this movie has no reason for existing whatsoever on the face of this planet. Okay, you got me to finally review this piece of shit because why not? I found it. Max Payne, the piece of shit movie everybody hates with a brain, and it's unrated. Unrated isn't gonna say this piece of shit. It has no reason to fucking exist on the face of this planet, and you're gonna feel like the title when you're done, because this thing's a pain in the fucking ass. Let's see what the critics. Stunning? Stunning. Kubi in Seattle says it's stunning. You know what it is? It's stunningly fucking bad. With Mark Wahlberg just to rake in that cash and a PG-13 rating, so everybody's gonna want to go see it because it's safe. Mind you, the games were M, and they were a fucking adult. So anyway, let's start reviewing this turd. Gotta get it over with somehow. This movie fucking sucks. Max Payne is a piece of shit, a waste of money, and a waste of time. It was directed by some guy who only directs movies that fucking suck. That should tell you everything you need to know. It stars Mark Wahlberg, we know that. They just brought him into raking cash, because look, he did Shooter, so he's so great, right? Well, guess what? He can't act for shit in this movie. He shows no motivation, nothing like the character. He shows no witty sense of humor, no dark comedy, no nothing. He's just a stereotypical action hero. Very bland. Disappointing performance from Marky Mark. Maybe we should go back to dancing. Then we have Mila Kunis, and I guess her first role. I thought she was kind of hot. She was kind of weird here, playing in this movie, but it's one of her first roles. It's one of the first things I've heard her in. They brought Ludacris in because why not? Beau Bridges because why not? Even though BB wasn't that old. The character BB from Max Payne 1 wasn't even that old, so they, you know what, let's change it and bring in some old guy who's Jeff Bridges' Jeff Bridges' brother, who's less known to me, because I remember Jeff Bridges from Iron Man, where he kicked ass. But here we get a piece of shit. Like I said, enough said about the cast and crew of this disaster. But let's get into the real meat. You know you know how when you have an expired can of food, let's get into all the rotten shit inside. Stop reading the label, shall we? So anyway, this movie, what can I say about it? It goes crazy. There's action sequences where Mark is using two guns at one time, which is like the game, but it's not done right. He only goes on rampages when he gets Valkyrie put inside his bloodstream. The rest of the movie is mostly shit with bad acting and basically no plot. I was embarrassed that my dad had to watch this movie with me because I was a longtime fan of the games, and this is nothing like the game. He's going to think I'm playing a piece of shit just because some director decided to fuck everything up so he could make some cash. And then we get some writer guy. I'm not going to pick that thing up. It's going to stay on my floor and gather dust like it deserves. Garbage movie. Lame action. Lame acting. No plot development. The game has a lot more plot development than this. The game is actually, if you watch a video on YouTube of a compilation of all the cutscenes, you know, the graphic novel images and all the in-game banner and everything, it's a lot better. It makes a lot more sense than this movie does. James McCaffrey is a lot better than Mark Wahlberg. Everybody is better, even if it is kind of outdated. It's still better than this piece of filth can ever manage to be in its entire lifespan of however long it takes them before they bury all these in the desert like they did E.T. the game. I'm still waiting for them to bury them so they fill up the landfills and actually have a purpose. But then again, I can probably use this thing to prop up my chair. Maybe I'll use it to prop my laptop up so I can get keep the heat from going on my bed. Because I really want to start a fire with the sheets because my laptop overheats. But until then, this movie is not worth watching a second time. It's not worth watching the first time. Avoid it. It's not even a popcorn movie. It's not even a movie that you can watch after getting punched. It's just a terrible movie in every aspect. One of my most hated movies ever, to be honest with you, and I'm being serious there. It's a god-awful nightmare with no directing, no acting, terrible action sequences, no plot, a horrible ending, and basically stock versions of the characters in the game. 2008 was a great year for movies. We had The Dark Knight. There's another movie that came out in 2008 that Gran Torino. I think that was 2008 or 2009. This movie's not one of them. This movie is a piece of fucking shit. Thank you. Oh, and for Hellish Stars, I'm not even going to give it a Hellish Star. No stars. Fuck the director, and fuck this movie. You really should probably take some courses, man, if you're actually watching this. I don't know if you are. You need to learn to make better movies. I'm just saying. Because critics are here to show you how much you suck at making movies. Thank you.